Bringing them back. So while I wait for some people to get in here, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of look at the recruiting class we're looking at. So we got a 3-star quarterback coming in. What else we got? Tobias Econom here. Not a bad middle backer at all. The center doesn't look great. Alright, let me get that for you, Hunter. I'll get you back out here in a bit, but, you know, I gotta give you what you paid for. What else do we have? Looks like we had some 1-stars, but yeah, mainly it looks like we might get 2 more 3-stars here in this safety. That looks pretty nice, and a upgrade on the O-line. I don't think we're gonna get rookie Nancy here, unfortunately, but yeah, let's go ahead. So that was pretty good. Let's review the roster real quick. So I have an idea of where I'm at, because I honestly haven't opened this in a minute. Yeah, we got Bryce, of course, starting for us. Buford, I'm pretty sure, is having a fairly solid season. Demetrius Williamson is by far our best receiver, even if he ain't fast. He at least got some potential here. Go Frogs, yeah, for real. It's been a minute. I'm going through the roster real quick, trying to remember what I'm at. Tariq Williams here, Eric Paulding, Jalen McDonald, Marcus Perkins. So I'm probably going to go for a while today. I don't really have anything I need to do, so I'm just going to enjoy this a little bit. Of course, Bubba Von Claiborne, our best player, either side of the ball, and we got him for this season and next. Gotta love some Bubba Von Claiborne. Gordon Underwood. Corners, probably these 3 here. Yep, picking up right where I left off. I wouldn't want it any other way. George Lincoln, the third, of course, accurate, but like no kick power. And then we got this other kicker that's got a little bit of a leg, but isn't accurate. Pretty sure we're starting George. All right, let's get into our first game here. We're 1-10 on the season, so this would actually be a pretty good, a pretty needed victory, because we are yet to win over an FBS team. A Division 1 team at all. So, yeah, we definitely need a little bit of work here. So, yeah, like to be able to get this one. Alright, Moore back to return here. Moore gonna get up to the 20 to start this drive. Alright, let's get it. Bob Franks on the sideline over there. Bryce, 3,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, 26 picks, 57.3% completion. Something there for sure. Alright though, we got 1st and 10 for the Frogs. Seeing Bryce Frost back in shotgun. Bringing Peaks in motion here. I'm pretty sure he normally is pretty good after the catch for us. He's not like a crazy good player, but he's fun nonetheless. Nice juke there, and he's going to get all the way up to the 35 off the first play. Alright, here we go. Go a handoff here to Buford Jr. Only a yard to be found there. Motion Peaks is play action. Come on, Springer. There we go, all the way up to the 29. Good play there from Springer. Miles Springer putting together a solid drive so far. Gonna hand it off to Buford Jr. again, who is going to go down after a gain of 3. Not much there, but still pretty good nonetheless. Alright, handoff here. Buford once more. Not a whole lot of space to be found there. Only 2 yards, but still a positive gain there for the Frogs. Bringing up third down, though. 3rd and 5 here. Frost taking the snap, gonna throw it quick, and it's gonna be picked. Looking for Demetrius Williamson in the flat. Just wasn't quite there, and that's probably gonna be a pick 6. You fell asleep and missed the ending to Undertale. Might play it yourself. I advise it. It's a really fun game. Say Sebastian just has. I think you should go back and play the other 2 routes at some point, but I might even go through and like specifically request it again because the other ones do actually change the game meaningfully enough that I think it's worth playing, even if you don't have like, even if it doesn't completely captivate you, but. Yeah, I think it's a great game, all things considered. There we go, complete there to Moore. Let's try to keep things simple here. We got a little too aggressive last drive with Bryce Frost, I think, trying to fit it into a fairly tight window. Lob here, though. Miles Springer once more up to across the 50. We've actually had 2 really good, had 2 promising drives already, getting across the 50 back-to-back. Back-to-back drives, and pretty quickly, too. Play action here. Trying to launch it a little deep to Springer. Couldn't quite get it there, though. We're gonna actually go opposite here. I want the motion going to the wide side of the field. So we're gonna send Demetrius Williamson in motion. Yeah, we're gonna get him the ball here. Cut in. Good play, Demetrius. Need me for... Yeah, alright. You know what? I got you, man. 1 second. Where's game polls? Yeah, I got you. There you go. It's basically got it now. That puts it up 3. I'll even remove my vote from the Batman one. I got you, man. Big snap here. We'll throw it Demetrius Williamson. Going to go down 4th and 1. This is an awkward spot, so we're gonna go for it here. Snap here from Bryce Frost. Got underneath. Oh, Moore can't hold on, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Frogs here. Got to get Bubba Van Claiborne here and the defense to get a stop. Snap here. Come on, Coles. There we go. Good tackle. Alright. Let's see here. Try and man again. Good completion there from Louisiana Tech. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 6 for him. Let's see if we can't get a stop here. Stay on him. Ooh, that's a tight throw, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him. Come on, Solomon. Tackles him down at the 13. That was a great find for him. Alright, just try not to allow a run here. Don't want to give them anything too easy. I don't know yet, E-Man. I might. I haven't played this enough recently to really know if I'm going to or not. There's a chance. There we go. Pressure, and he does get it out, but just barely. He's gonna bring up 3rd and 7. Drop into. Okay, I didn't think he would actually throw it there. He fit it right where he needed to. For Marlon Jackson, I believe that was. Add more schools. Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, I just want to make sure the gameplay is really good is what I'd be most worried about, because I feel like it's definitely not terrible, but I feel like stuff like how the defense plays especially is just not that good. So I would like to see a little bit improvement of that. I'm not saying it needs to be anything crazy, but obviously defenses aren't normally that great in college football, but they're definitely not bad. They're definitely not as bad as it is in the game, though. So it's the same thing, though. Even with like Madden right now, is the zone logic is terrible. So you can't really play zone, and then both of them right now actually man is bad too. So you can't even really play man because they just get beat on things they should not get beat on. There you go. Pass out to Peaks though. Peaks has a little space, has a lot of room, all the way down to the 36-yard line. From Peaks right there. Alright, motion here from Moore. Moore gets it and cannot get away from that yeah, defensive end right there. Who's Courtney played offense only? Yeah. So the only reason I would play is for Dynasty more or less because I like Dynasty mode. It's fun. All right, here Bryce Frost takes the snap. All right, we gotta just hope here. Demetrius Williamson brings it in. Flag on the play too. That's going to be, looks like it's going to be unnecessary roughness on Louisiana Tech too. That's going to take us all the way down to the 1-yard line. What a play by Demetrius Williamson right there. Gets us the ball in the scoring range here. And Buford Jr. is going to get across the goal line. Touchdown Frogs. Kick up and good. Yeah, that was a great play by Demetrius Williamson to get us down there. He has been... I remember he was consistently clutch like that, though, for us in this. It's 3rd and 22. We took a shot down to the 2, and then got unnecessary roughness because they hit him one more time as he was heading out. There you go, good tackle there. Come on, defense. So I probably should let Bubba Von Claiborne just do his thing over there. Dropping deep here. Ooh, that's a good throw. I couldn't quite keep up with him. Alright, tackle made though. I did not mean to change to man. So we aren't really set up to run a lot of man. Oh, they went the option play here. Holes is going to tackle him, but not before a gain of 3. Obviously more than we want to allow there, but still definitely a good play. Alright though, here we go. He's calling out some sort of adjustment. Holes gonna have to step up. Pressure actually got there a little bit. I was gonna say, yeah. It's the one thing about our team right now is it's very difficult for us to get a lot of pressure, especially without sending blitzes, because we don't have the most talented of D-line. And it looks like he's going to get it. Going to get tackled by Bubba Van Claiborne right as they get the first down, though, so. Alright, though. Ooh, nearly intercepted by Pace, but still a good pass breakup. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Oh, screen pass. Gonna break one tackle, break another, before Solomon finally brings him down after a gain of 4. Alright, you gotta stay underneath, come on. Alright, the receiver just didn't react. He wasn't ready for the ball there, and that's gonna bring up 4th down for Louisiana Tech, giving the Frogs back possession most likely here on this punt. And a fair catch there. And the Frogs will start this drive from their own 18-yard line. 2:32 left in the half. We got to try to move, but Buford not going to be able to get anything. Alright, here we go. Bryce Frost is going to... Okay, 2 minute, but yeah, Bryce Frost probably still going to be in shotgun. Now it's under 2 minutes. See what we got here. You're running out of time, yeah. So this O-line isn't usually going to give that kind of time to survey the field. They just aren't quite that talented. So here on 3rd and 11, we'll see what we can draw up here. Probably just going to run some 4 verticals. Headed for the tight end there. Tough looking catch, but Sprinter makes it and is going to get up to the 40. Nice play there from Sprinter. Alright, little shotgun here. Again here. Take the snap. Gotta throw it quick. Hits Buford out of the backfield. Buford Jr. down to 2nd and 2. We're gonna go no huddle here. Get back on the line. Going to have to snap this here. Fairly quick. Take it. Throw tight, window pass. Williamson can't hold on that time. That was a tough one, to be fair. Alright, though. Yeah, 3rd and 2 now. Need the first down here. Throw it quick for Williamson, who is going to bring it in and get us a first down. Frost here takes it. Looking for the tight end. He's not going to hold on. It's going to be intercepted. Unfortunate, really, there. I mean, he just kind of dropped it, and it went to the other... fell into a defender's lap. Alright, got to play some defense, though. Sudden change here. That's just a perfectly placed ball from that Louisiana Tech quarterback. Alright, see here. That's just too much space. Pace not going to be able to make a tackle. I think it's Stovall. That's finally going to bring him down. Okay, underneath here. Good hit. Looks like they're going for a... They're going for getting a touchdown before half here. They're making a real push for it. And that's a great catch by number 9 there for him. Back of the end zone. Marlon Jackson has now made 2 big touchdown plays for him. Well, not big, but like red zone touchdown plays that are very impactful for this game. Defense looking a little bit rough right now, especially the secondary. Tyson going to get a little bit of a return. We're probably going to go for a little bit of a shot play here to end the half. Maybe we can get something. Go play action here. Throw it deep for Williamson. And he's just overthrown there. (21-7) going into half. Louisiana Tech getting the ball here. We got to get some stops on defense if we want any shot in this game. Offense hasn't been too great either, but it hasn't been terrible. We've moved the ball fairly well. We just haven't finished drives other than the one drive that finished with a Buford Jr. 1-yard rushing touchdown from that Demetrius Williamson play. And our RPO, he makes a nice move, and that's a lot of open space. I don't know if we're going to be able to get any angles here. Yeah, no, he's gone. 1 play touchdown on RPO out of half there. We just don't have anybody to keep up with that kind of athleticism on our team at the moment. Kick up and good, though. Kick away here. Tyson. Not finding a lot of space there. Bryce Frost here. Got an RPO of our own. We're going to hand this one off. Buford Jr. Going to have a nice run there of 8. Don't want to completely abandon the run game, but definitely need to make sure we're moving fairly quick. Handoff. Good block there. Buford Jr. with some space. Makes a man miss. Nice play there. Alright, here. Calling a screenplay here. And it gets jumped. Went for Williamson, it gets jumped. Going to be another pick 6 for Louisiana Tech here. Just, yeah, didn't get any hands on that guy. He got through, got the jump, and yeah, we are in a 28-point hole early here in the second half. There we go. Alright. Well, let's get right back to it then, I guess. Bryce Frost coming out under center here, but we are dropping back. We got to at this point. Hits, but Bentley cannot hold on there. Unfortunate, but is what it is. Snap taken here. Tough, not perfect accuracy, but he does hit the drag. Alright, 3rd and 6 here. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna go for Williamson here. Just out of reach for Demetrius. 4th and 6. We gotta go. I know it's a little early, but I really do feel like we gotta go here. Our defense hasn't been able to get many stops, so when we do, we need to make it count. But yeah, not ideal for sure, but. And he finds somebody right away. First play, touchdown again. I mean, we're getting absolutely smacked here. It's 42-7. Not a good look for the Frogs right now. Alright, come on, Tyson. We need something, man. It's not going to happen on special teams either right now. Alright. Bring Demetrius Williamson in motion here. We're going to throw it to him too. He's got a little bit of space on the outside. Going to get a nice first down right there. Alright, Bryce Frost in shotgun here. Looking for some slant concepts. If we don't really like anything, we're gonna try to throw it for Demetrius, but he gets hit as he's throwing, and it's going to be a very bad pass. This is not a good look right now for the Frogs at all, or Bryce Frost individually. There we go. There's a little bit of something at least. Block the extra point. Solomon has a chance to return this. Only one that looks like he's going anywhere close is this offensive lineman. Solomon at the 30, the 20, the 10, and that's going to be returned for 2 points. A little bit of life here from the Frogs here at home. Hunter, hello. Welcome back. Alright, here, shotgun, snap taken, and throw out a sack there. I mean, yeah, definitely need some work on this offensive line. But we know that. We got a lot of positions that definitely could use some upgrades. And Miles Springer can't hold on to that one either. We go 3rd and 10. And again, it's just not there. Yeah, we're gonna have to punt this one away. Try to let our defense play a little bit. Alright, defense here. Good hit. Good old Bubba Von Claiborne there. Good throw. Blue is going to make the tackle, but not before another big gain for Louisiana Tech there. Good play fake. Looking, has underneath, and yeah, gonna be another first down. Defense has not been able to get anything going so far. I think we've gotten one stop this game so far. Bubba Van Claiborne with the pick, and is going to go down at the 10. Alright, here, motion from Peaks. Peaks has a lot of room over there, so we're going to hit him quick. Spin move, and going to go down at the 24, 14-yard gain. We're going to try to call this mid-screen again. Kind of looks like he jumped it. I couldn't quite tell. So we're just going to take the sack and try to get back what yardage we can. Ross throws it quick and just misses his guy there. Do we have it? Sprinter makes a crazy catch right there. Much needed. I mean, it would be nice if we saw a little bit more of that kind of stuff out of him, but we'll take it when we get it, man. Got to throw and just behind him. Yeah, Bryce is not good on the move. That's one big thing with him. Peaks drops it again. And again, man, pocket collapse. Yeah, not much else there. Looking deep there. And that'll set up Louisiana Tech at their own 30 here. Sure, Hunter. Let's hear it. Keenan Muldrow for 3 firsts this year? He thinks he's a good part of his defense, I get it. But yeah, it's definitely a lot to turn down. Well, we're nowhere near these top 25 rankings right now, but maybe someday. Maybe we can eventually see ourselves get up there. We definitely need some good recruiting classes. Definitely need to improve a lot from this year. And off here, Bubba Van Claiborne with a nice hit there to get a TFL. Alright, handoff here. Bull's not going to be able to make the tackle, but it is going to slow him down enough to get a tackle with the rest of our team there to clean up. Handoff again. And Solomon's going to make the tackle there at the 49, which should bring up 4th. I mean, I'm not really going to get too many more picks at this moment. I'm sure there'll be a point where I'll be trading some of my guys away for picks, but it's not right now. I'm not. Right now, it feels like as good of a window as any I'm going to have to try to go all in for one. 4 yards there, though, to Demetrius Williamson. Gonna have to hit the tight end quick here. Miles Sprinter, 3rd and inches. Again, I've tried Hunter. The guy just still hasn't been able to quite figure it out. Looking deep here on the slot fade, and Moore cannot quite catch it. Fourth and inches, we gotta go for this. Snap taken here, and he got caught on the line. I felt like I had to get the ball out there, it just didn't work out. Pistol formation here, coming out, running up the middle, and fights off a few tacklers, gets up to the 32-yard line. And there we go. 3rd and 3, anything could happen here. We're gonna come out in a heavy front. Dropping back in coverage here, and pressure gets there. I think that's Bubba Van Claiborne that gets the hit. Field goal unit comes out. Let's see if they can hit this kick. We're gonna get another block, maybe. And nope, it looks like they're gonna hit it, putting up 51 now. Looking a little bit rough to say the least right now. 51-9 is the score with 3:38 left. We're gonna try to put together at least one more good drive to end the season, but yeah, definitely fair to say any kind of competition in this game is out of the question. And throw out a sack there. Frost here. Throw it. There we go. Springer, a gain of 8. So he was just open, had to hit the open guy. Simple as that there. Even if it wasn't the best throw and catch. Quick slant. He blitzed. We gotta just hit where he came from before the pressure actually reaches us. Pretty good drive so far though. Couple good plays there. And only a yard to be found there to Julius Buford Jr. Frosted shotgun again. We got the seam to the tight end. Springer gonna come down with it at the 41, and that's gonna take us to the 2-minute. Frost here. Now the Texas are up to Julius. And Buford Jr. is going to get down to 20. Let's go hurry up here. Alright, take a snap here. Scanning the field. Trying to buy a little bit of time to the right. Throws it, and that's just underthrown. It's going to be another pick. It's just too tight of a window for me to be trying to fit it into with Frost. I don't think anyone's going to catch him either. Blake Thompson with an 88-yard pick six there. Yeah, no. Is Mills gonna get another one? Mills gets another block. Alright, Tyson, let's see here. Not much room there. 17 now. From the 17, let's see, Frost. I thought might have the slot fade. We're a little bit late here, but Peaks can still make the catch. Alright, here we go. First and 10 from the 29. Frost. I mean, we're just gonna throw it deep here and hope. Yeah. Didn't really like the look of anything there, so went for it a little bit deep. Buford drops it. Honestly, not the worst drop. I was looking for something. I didn't really feel like I had anything, so I just went for a little bit of a tough throw. Hit Miles Springer. What a diving catch right there. Alright, audible, come on. Rust. And yeah, I just got hit as he was throwing there. Thought I might have had Demetrius Williamson. Frost takes the snap. And he gets hit as he's thrown again. Peaks, fortunately, comes back to at least make some of a play on the ball to stop the pick, but... Frost here. Gonna have to hit underneath, and he just doesn't put enough power on that, and it's gonna get picked again. Another pick six, too. It's not the arm strength you need for that kind of throw, I guess, but still. Alright, that's probably my last offensive drive of the season, I would assume, unless it's like another instant pick six, but... Let's try to end this right. Quick throw here, Demetrius Williamson going to get up. First down there for him. Ross takes another one. Throws it up to Miles Springer, who cannot come down with that one. And yeah, I didn't see anything open. Ran out of time. Frost. That was really a well-placed ball. It just wasn't caught. I mean, about perfect placement, honestly. But yeah, it's gonna bring up 4th and 10. We have a little bit of space here to try to get it to Springer, and he's going to. We're gonna call our first timeout here. Trying to finish this drive out strong. Snap. And that's just really well covered. Got 12 more seconds. We're looking for a little more downfield push. Hi, Taunt. How we doing? Yeah, no. Tried to fit in a tight window through there, was not happening. Just threw something up, kind of. I knew there wasn't much time left, and that's going to do it for this game. So, final game of the season. 64-9 loss to Louisiana Tech. Not ideal, but that's our last game. Finished I think 1-11 on the season. Only win was over in FCS school, so we definitely have our work cut out for us. Bryce Frost did not have a good last game, and we are going to be... Yeah, let's go over the people we're losing, actually, real quick. Or actually, no, we can see that. That's actually a page, isn't it? Let's just go ahead on in advance. Forgs, indeed. Yeah, we still gotta do our recruiting, though. Let's see. Ricky Yancey commits to Clemson. Unfortunate, we aren't gonna get him. Are gonna get some nice additions though at the same time. See, looks like we're gonna get all these guys down here. So we're gonna get Bryce Brown too. Let's see, yeah, who's available yet. Let's see, star rating that's like actually still kind of in our need, within our reach. Matt Spriggs. I mean, he's a JUCO, but we need all the help we can get right now. So I'm trying to see, looking at that bottom right area, just kind of seeing how much we could really do. I mean, this guy looks like he's still a fair distance from actually securing. What it is, let's scout these guys though. We gotta do our due diligence still. He looks fine. Looks like a decent safety for sure. We don't have all the upgrades yet. This guy, oh, this guy looks really solid for an offensive lineman. We're gonna go ahead and try to go fairly heavily after this guy, Channing Wujak. And now we exit this recruiting for now and go to the next week. Trying to do what we can to improve our roster a little bit. Orgs, yeah. Ooh, East Carolina gets JP Kosar here. I don't... Alright, let's remove this and go back to the 50-hour one. This guy, while he doesn't look amazing, he still looks way better than anything we currently have. I think the rest of these guys are actually looking fairly good to get. Bradley Hull, I don't know. I don't think we're looking bad, but I mean, I guess we can add a little bit more. We need to make sure we get players just in the on the roster, so I'll go ahead and add a little bit to these guys. Because at the end of the day, we just still need people. Need players that can fill their roster, if absolutely nothing else. I'll try to bring Austin Volek here in. We'll even offer him a scholarship just right away, that way we can hopefully secure him pretty quickly. Advance the week again, let's see. Gonna get any commits here. There we got Demario Muamba, something like that. Carl Nesbitt, Kenyon Friend. Getting a couple nice players added here. So a lot of these guys are going to be competing to start minimum right away. Like they're going to be potentially up there. Now we're on Conference Championship week, so we're not going to have anything extra to do here. Welcome back, Hunter. We got Doug Middlebrooks this week. That's a fine addition. Any 5 stars? No, E-Man. We do not have any 5 stars. Jalen Miller wins the Heisman. Keontae Tyson is the best special teams returner. Hey, there we go, Tyson. Way to win something. You're not gonna go any. I don't care what the job offers are. I'm gonna show. I'm going to look at these, and if I can't actually just tell them flat out no. But yeah, let's look at our early national signing day. We got Romeo Quick, who is likely going to be our starting quarterback going into next season. Tobias Econom, who probably will be starting alongside Bubba Van Claiborne. Stephen Baisley hasn't signed yet. We still have a shot to get DeMarco hurt, but it looks like Kentucky's pursuing him a little bit now, so it's not likely. Did get CJ Kessman, LaJarvis Bargava, Clarence Chashir? I don't know how to pronounce all these names. Got some good players down the board. We'll see which of them end up playing for us this upcoming season. Gordon Hanneman went to East Carolina. Bradley Hall went to Liberty. Hoping we can get Matt Spriggs here. Would be a nice addition. And yeah, let's go to next week again. See what we can do here. Not a lot we can do as far as recruiting. Let's just kind of keep advancing. Let's go. We got Stephen Basley, a 3-star strong safety from Florida. Yeah, it's Devonta Merrill, another running back in the room. Always good to add more of those. Head to week 3 here. Let's look at my staff real quick. I think we're actually going to look here. I mean, I don't have any coaching points, so I can't upgrade both of these guys. So I think for now we're probably going to stick with the coordinators that we have, just because I don't feel like it makes a lot of sense for better coordinators to come here right now. Definitely something we'll address here in the next couple seasons, but I want to get at least a win before we get to that point. Jeff Corkery there. Thanks, Jeff. Welcome in. Yeah, now we get to look at the players leaving. Alright, we got, looks like 6 players that are transferring out. David DePaul, I mean, he wasn't going to play anyway. None of these guys are probably going to play other than maybe Terrell Pace, who we unfortunately can't bring back because there's no chance they get brought back here, so. Let's go by position. Quarterback, DePaul is transferring out. Bryce Frost is graduating. Thanks for the services, man, but it's just... Hopefully we can improve there. And Tyler Olson, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even remember he was on the team. Running back, we got Spencer Strickland, Cameron Teague, and Keontae Tyson. Return Man Award-winning... Return Man Award or whatever. Jackson Gregory's graduating. Demetrius Williamson, we're definitely going to miss. He was our best offensive player quite easily last season. Was the perfect fit there for, yeah, just a great weapon to have for the Frogs here. Gonna be missed for sure. Miles Springer was very up and down. It was nice to have him. We're going to lose probably a lot of our starting O-line, including Jalen McDonald. Malachi Samuels is graduating. Taj Coles is graduating as well. That's another notable one. Mentioned Pace leaving. Quincy Blue is also graduating, along with Ian Wells, but he wasn't even our kicker this past year. It was Lincoln the Third. So yeah, I think most notably is obviously Bryce, and then Demetrius up there too. And yeah, I mean, I think we already probably, now we need to do this, our transfer portal and off-season recruiting. I'm still gonna go prospect list. I don't know. I guess we can open the transfer portal here. Who are there any top players we can actually have a chance for? We have an outside shot at Wesley Williams. I don't want to put too much into these prospects we're probably not going to get, but like Christian Ellis here, who is interested, I am definitely going to go for. He's a transfer freshman, so that would be a nice pickup for sure. Let's schedule this guy a visit real quick. Do we have this? Family visit, sure. And we'll send the house. Get some to. Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to try to get some transfers. You're not wrong on that front. We're gonna bring, I think anybody though, even most of our high school recruits are probably going to play right away. Christian Ellis here I think would be a fantastic addition, so I'm gonna go all out. Wesley Williams here. We're gonna go out to get basically all of these 3-star caliber players. We just need to go try to get. We'll go just 5. All these 1-stars, I'm just gonna get 5 that way because they'll mainly just be slightly additions. Well, he's graduated, so I'd be very curious to see if a team picks him up, probably as a UDFA, or maybe takes a big swing on him in the 7th. We'll have to see. Maybe a team does that. Was a tough situation for sure for him to succeed here, so maybe we can take a step forward. It's clear that his arm strength isn't quite NFL level, and he isn't all that mobile, but I think there's something there still potentially. Jaleel Freeman actually looks like a really interesting player to try to bring in. Maybe we can look for Markle Fortenberry. That is quite the name right there. A Brahimlon Jr., Mr. Clark. I think we might bring that in for sure. Darnell is Sweden. I think Darnell is pretty close to doing this. Alright, let's scout a little bit for Jaleel. He doesn't look bad. Looks like an upgrade over what we have at minimum. Might not go all out for all these guys. Markle Fortenberry. He looks actually really, really good for what we would need. I think he would instantly slot in, potentially even as our receiver 1, but he'd definitely start right away. Send 25 hours for all of those, and that's all our hours right now. Yeah, I'm getting. I think weren't all of those guys transfers? I know some of them were. You can still see the regular transfers in that recruiting portal. Yeah, all of those guys down here, all 5 of these guys are transfers. Trying to get some of them. I mean, okay, this guy. There we go, we got DeMarco hurt. That one was a big one for us. Big time upgrade on the O-line. I'm very happy to get DeMarco there. Gotta keep the recruiting going. Let's see down here. Things look to be going pretty well. I want to make sure we can secure Jaleel Freeman though, so we're gonna go ahead and basically double the hours we're putting into him. Join the SEC. I think I'm in the MAC right now, and then I might move to like the Big Ten. Because that would make the most sense, like logically. If once we actually get like good enough, it would make sense. I'd say, is there a way I can like? I guess it would probably be like trying to see if there's any way I could check the conference, because it's been a while since I played this. I think I go season stats maybe, and then I can sort by conference, and then I'd be able to see. Maybe. Pretty sure. Yeah, I am right now. Alright, who else do we need? Wouldn't mind some D-tackle. We'll try to get Matt Woodley. Anybody else here? Jack Shields. I mean, I kind of want to start the true freshman right away. I don't think I'm going to be able to get at most of these guys anyway. Oh, so Dakota Thomas will probably be a very, very good immediate boost, even if I don't think he's going to be a great addition. Whit Weeks should be decent, it looks like. Check out William Fowles, and yeah, let's go see how all of these work for us. I need something on the D-line, so we're going to go all out for this guy right away. Let's scout William Fowles real quick. Yeah, this guy looks pretty good. I'm not going to go all scouting, but he looks solid. Will definitely be a nice addition. I'll focus a little bit more on the defense here. We're going to go with Whit Weeks. Give him 25. And advance to the next week. Once again. There we go. Ian Robbins, not the biggest addition, but we'll see what we end up getting here. A little bit more. We got 70 hours left for this week. Corn Elder, bro? Yeah. Gotta love Corn Elder. This guy's probably gonna go to IU, but we can try to send a visit at least. I mean, I don't know how necessary another receiver really is. So I actually don't think I'm gonna go Dakota, and I don't have any hours left anyway. Alright. Well, hopefully we get a couple more of these guys. Looks like we should get Matt Spriggs here, which will be a nice addition. Should get Channing Wojak, I think. Yeah, we just passed Penn State for him. Alright. This might be the last week before signing day, so let's see. Like, we have one more week, I think. Yeah, week 4 of 4. Is there anybody? Yeah, let's just go up our time on a bunch of people. Maybe schedule a visit for somebody. We really want them. And right now it kind of looks like we're about to lose out on Jaleel Freeman. I definitely need some linebacker play. This one's also a little close, and I absolutely need D-line help, so we're actually gonna go with this, I think. Then we have 5 more, so I guess what weeks can get these last 5? Okay, well, time to see what we end up with here. Committed, we got Christian Ellis, that's a big addition. Markel Fortenberry, I'm just excited for the name if nothing else there. Matt Woodley. That's it looks like. We got, unfortunately, Wesley Williams went to North Carolina, Jaleel Freeman to East. Definitely got some nice additions there, but I am a little bit worried we don't quite have the amount of recruits I would have liked to get. But let me sort by rank here. Let's remove all the people we didn't get. William Fowles went to Indiana. West Virginia for Darnell Sweeten. East Carolina for Jaleel Freeman. Anybody else on our board that isn't committed to us? No. Alright, so Whit Weeks was our top recruit here. Apparently he was ranked 90th in the nation. Not bad at all. Christian Ellis. Markel Fortenberry, Matt Woodley. So is this? Yeah. Yeah, Spriggs. Stephen Baisley, DeMarco. These ones are big for me. You got Channing Wojak, Matt Spriggs, Stephen Baisley, DeMarco Hurt, Romeo Quick, Tobias Econom, I think is going to be a stud for us. Oh wait, hold on, can I see, is that here? Yeah, you can see the dev traits here, so let's go look at all the devs too. You didn't close your stream last night, so it said it was on for 16 hours, that's wild. Whit Weeks has star development, that's really nice. Normal for Ellis, not impact for Markel Fortenberry. I mean, not great, but definitely not bad addition either. Matt Woodley's normal, impact for Channing Wojak, normal impact, star for DeMarco Hurt. So we should hopefully have a talent guard there. Normal for Romeo Quick. We'll see what he turns into. I want to see him play a little bit before I get to our elite for Tobias Econom. That is a great pick right there. I thought it was a good addition. I wasn't sure it was going to be that good though. Impact for Shakur Tap. Normal. It's probably going to be mostly normal. So there's an impact in here in Khalid Lanier. And then normal the rest of the way. I don't think that's a bad recruiting class for the first one. Let's see what it ranks. We're just going to go to the MAC because it'll be easier. It's ranked 3rd in the conference and 92nd overall. I'd say that's pretty good, honestly. That's a pretty good recruiting class, all things considered. Definitely got a lot of help from transfers, but hey, that's part of it nowadays, so. Let's go through and see if we have any position changes I want to make. Kind of just look through the roster. I mean, quarterback. I don't really know what Deontay O'Neal. It's definitely looking like Romeo Quick is going to start for us at that 65 overall. Buford here. I don't think we did anything crazy as far as running backs. The wide receivers here. Again, I'm kind of like, I don't think any of these guys are going to go anywhere. I think it's really just we were looking for O-line changes. I also really don't see anything. I mean, we could let Perkins probably play. We'll let DeMarco Hurt play left guard. Frogs, yeah, exactly. We'll let DeMarco Hurt play left guard, I think. And please say we have somebody better to play right tackle or left tackle. Honestly, Channing Wujak, you're gonna move over to left tackle. Might be a little bit tough for you over there to start, but I need something. D-line is probably gonna be pretty straightforward. Do we have anybody that can play right end? So I don't really want a 56, but it might be just how it goes. So I think we recruited some outside linebackers. Say, yeah, Tobias Ekenom is definitely starting day one. He is already probably this way. This guy's a power rusher here. So he's gonna go down to right end for me. He's a 55 there. Still gonna move him there because that's just a better fit. No Forgs. You know, it's just how it is here. Noah Collins, Malik Moon. Our cornerback room is rough. Hopeful Malik Moon will be pretty decent as our 2, but yeah, that's just not a good cornerback room. Do we have any extra talented safeties that we can move down? I don't think so. Maybe Spriggs, or wait, what's our free safety? Our free safety isn't good either. I think we're definitely gonna have to move one of these guys to free. I think we're moving Baisley to free. And then can Spriggs play corner for us? He might have to. I think we're gonna be running a lot of zone anyway, so we'll move him down to corner just because we need something there. Do any of these guys have like good size or anything? Solomon, no, easily does, but I really want him to play over top. Solomon, you are, yeah, you're just not really gonna fit in anyway this year, I don't think. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're better than last year. That isn't saying all that much, but definitely some steps being taken there. Let's head into next season now. Pretty happy with our recruiting class though, all things considered. It's just gonna take a little bit. Let's look at training results. Get our feel for what our team is gonna be rated as. Feel like nobody really took a step forward there. Running back, Buford a 65. CJ Peaks up to a 77. He actually looks like he's got some potential now. I also like the addition of LJ Young here. And some of our other rookies. We'll see how the depth chart ends up looking like. Maverick Bentley looks like the starting tight end. Some improvement here, 67 for Spanway. Isaiah Crowder going up to 71. We'll see what the starting O-line ends up looking like. A Bubba Van Claiborne up to an 82. I can't say I'm surprised by that. That's just... it's an 81, technically. That's a good linebacker there that could eventually be cool to see one of these times. Chris Ellinger. No, yeah, nothing crazy as far as that. Good punter, man. Gotta have a nice punter here in Matthew York. Alright, I think we're gonna go next week. That's probably into the next season, right? Like officially. Oh yeah, we gotta do encourage transfers here. Who do we need to... Okay, we're under the roster size, so I'm not getting rid of anybody. We need all the people we can get right now. And we'll head into this. Alright, first things first, let's get our schedule set up. Appalachian State I like, North Carolina, Utah State, Georgia. We'll keep Georgia on the schedule. I think we'll keep Utah State. I think we are actually going to put one FCS team on the schedule again. I think we played the Pandas last year, or was it the Coyotes? One of the two. We're going to play the FCS West Royals this time. We'll play at Appalachian State. We'll play at home against Utah State. Have this nice little home stretch, kind of middle of the season. And obviously we got to play at Georgia. They're paying us to go there. How it is. That'll be the schedule for the Frogs here. And now it's time to set up our recruiting list again. Start by seeing what 3 stars we can go after. Tim Smith. Definitely go after these O-linemen. This is... I don't know what Earl Gaffney is. He might be an offensive lineman. He might be a defensive lineman. We'll see how we view him when we scout him a little bit more. This guy's definitely a D lineman here for Mac Ash. Tarvarius Rudolph could be an interesting addition. Definitely want to bring in James Joseph. So all these players that have us as first and 3-star, we're definitely bringing in. That's huge. Then we're also going to look into bringing players like Jeremy Rowan and Emmanuel Penny. Those will be good additions. Justice Azur, maybe. Definitely always looking for tackles. Never have too many of those. A hybrid player would be really good for us now, actually. Just because a player like Greg Clay here can play safety or like slot corner or something for us. You know, there's just a lot of value to having versatile players right now when you are kind of struggling, because you can recruit one and they can end up playing a little bit different from how you would think. Alright, that's gonna be my first recruiting board. That's probably like already more than I have hours to spend, so we're gonna go ahead and scout some of these guys. This guy looks fine, but I don't love him. The center, pretty good. I mean, he's definitely more of a finesse run blocker. Tobias Ospin, I mean, we're not going to go after a bust of a 3-star, I don't think. Gaffney here, yeah, it doesn't look good either. It takes a lot of hours right now for us to find out like if the player's even any good or not. We're gonna look at Tarvarius Rudolph. Doesn't look bad. I'm not gonna be like crazy to go get him necessarily. I did like the look of Emmanuel Penny, I believe it was. Doesn't look bad. Definitely has a potential role on a team like ours. Clay. Yeah, this guy, yeah, alright. He's getting offered a scholarship right away. He's moving up to the top of our board, too. Always want left tackles. Always want tackles. O-line is very important. But he doesn't look like the one we're gonna go after. Let's check out Martin Kristrick here. Not very good. Jeremy Rowan here. We're out of time here. Recruiting time. This guy looks fine, so definitely like. I don't think I like Tim Smith that much. Emmanuel Penny I like. Terrence Felix doesn't look bad. You know what? We always need a lineman. I'm gonna go ahead and offer for him because yeah, O-line. Alright, that's going to set us up going into next season now. I believe it is time to get into week 1. Frogs year 2 already. So we're going to have to start by setting up our actual recruiting, how much time we're going to put into people. put our scholarship in for him so we can try to get ahead of the curve a little bit. Now we're gonna probably spend most of this scouting, and we definitely have not done too good so far. Justice Azur here, he looks okay maybe. I don't really think he's that good. Morton, not much there either. What about Jeremy Rowan here? Alright, that's a good player. Let's offer him. DeAndre, yeah, we finished the last season. He's a bust, but he's at least got some athleticism. We'll keep him, but move him down the board. Puppy, welcome in. How you doing? Gem here. This guy's a run-stopping linebacker. Definitely value to that. Let's scout this guy. Good. That's great. Alright, let's start by recruiting Greg Clay here. And then we're going to put like 25 into Terrence here. I also like Rowan, so let's do that. Need to get all the talent we can right now. So we're going to do that for this week. Advance the week here. Alright, Greg Clay reaches top 8. We're already 1 on a few. Bulls, he still got us up there. We're gonna play Appalachian State week 2 technically here, but it's our first game. Alright, now I want to get 50 hours on Rowan. He's having these two, even if one of them plays safety, one of them plays secondary. Want to trade Sloan and play your 0 game? Nice. So I like that move for you. I like the move for both of you, honestly. I just think it was a good idea. Oh, let's move Nick Cage up. We definitely need more talent, and he's definitely qualifies as talent. Penny, we're probably feeling a little bit similar about. Bulls, we're going to offer a scholarship to him and probably give him like 25. I don't think I gotta go too heavy after him. Do you play a CPU or who do you play, Puppy? Offer scholarship and do 5 here. Alright. So we're probably gonna have to add more players to the recruiting board soon, but this should do it for right now. Just kind of trying to... Viking CPU? I don't think they're anything too crazy. Alright, let's get into it. First game of the season. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back first. We haven't even done our official depth chart yet. Let me do that, and then we'll get into the first game of the season. So, let's figure out official depth chart. Heat up so nice, Cody. 88 overall. I mean, yeah. Doesn't necessarily mean everything, though. I mean, most teams are pretty high rated. Yeah, we are going to start Romeo quick here. Things don't go well, maybe we'll switch to either Deontay O'Neal or Xavier Jarvis, but I think that's where we're at for right now. Julius Buford Jr. is going to remain our starting back right now. Yeah, fair, chance here. Wide receivers here. I think I might leave it as is here. We got Clay, or CJ Peaks as wide receiver 1. LJ Young Jr. as wide receiver 2, and then we got Markle Fortenberry as wide receiver 3 there. Tight end, gonna be the exact same as it's listed already, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it is. Left tackle, I mean, I'm pretty sure I specifically moved somebody over here. Moved Channing Wujak over here. Who is probably going to start right away for us. Maybe we could do Spanway to give this guy a redshirt year, but I'd rather start him, honestly. I did something similar here, right? Left guard. I mean, we can have a couple people here. We can have Pauling. Who's the right guard, though, if DeMarcus Perkins is over here? Is Marco hurt? Where's DeMarco Hurt listed at here? I think DeMarco Hurt actually can afford to be redshirted. What is right guard looking like? Yeah, no, I'd rather get Perkins back up here. Trade green to... Ooh, money is bad. Yeah. So I think I'm playing Wujak at the other side, which means I can put Franklin, I think it was. Actual proper starting right tackle. Line definitely isn't good yet, but that's an improvement. Left end and a right end, I mean, honestly, Garland and Underwood is probably our best bet. Joshua Townsend doesn't look bad. D-tackle, yeah, Cade Bloom looks fine. Deshaun Weeks, I guess, is probably our best bet there. Outside backers, we got Whit Weeks, Bubba Van Claiborne, Tobias Econom, and Gates. I think I'm going to put Econom as the top right outside linebacker too. I want this kid to be on the field. He is such an interesting player. Sloan won his position battle. I don't know why Sloan would have had a position battle anyways, but, you know, bad moment. Whit Weeks, Bubba Van Claiborne, Tobias Econom. I like that, yeah. Alright, corner. This is where things are looking pretty rough here. Like, I guess it's going to be Dakota, Malik Moon, and yikes, I don't know, man. I think we put Matt Spriggs here somewhere. I think Matt Spriggs is going to actually kind of be our top corner. Then Mills can kind of work in as our slot option. Husker Shaw the GOAT. Yeah, I don't think so. Do we start Solomon? Or, I thought we had another safety I recruited. Probably is listed like starting strong safety for some reason. Christian Ellis looks good. Yeah, I think it was Stephen Baisley, maybe? Yeah, it was Baisley. I'm actually starting Baisley. I just think it'll be a little bit better. Kicker still George Lincoln III, and then punter is still Matthew York. Kick returner is going to change this year. I think 89 speed is our fastest, and I think it's also like one of our most skilled players with the ball in his hand, so I think I'm alright with Carl Nesbitt getting the reps there. Then I want, I think, Randall Glenn here. Looks like an interesting option. And we're also going to let Randall Glenn be the top option for punter thing. We'll keep everything else here exactly the same. Grant is power back, bro. I'm gonna go Buford there. Yeah, I don't love what we got working here. Do you think I actually do want to put Tavion Grant there, just so we mix things up a little bit. A slot receiver, we'll put... Okay, I think I want to put Peaks at the slot, because he was so good after the catch last year. And then we'll put... Should we put Scooter Page in as the second one? Maybe put Tanner... We'll put Tanner Milliam in as the second one, maybe? Nah, actually probably not. Javion Foreman? That's a name we could try there. We'll actually go Scooter Page though for our second slot. We do not want Weeks there just because I want to let him play off ball because he is a pass coverage linebacker. Underwood, and then we have Gates and Bloom. That'll have to work. Sub linebacker is going to be Bubba Van Claiborne, and then we'll put Weeks at 2. And who knows at 3? I don't know, Econom at 3. I actually almost want to put Econom at 2, but I think we're going to let Weeks start. Slot corner, yeah, we're letting Mills work in the slot. Then, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do for our depth there. Bobby Church Offensive Rookie of the Year campaign. Let's go. Alright, and I think that's going to do it. And we're up to a 70 overall team now. That is a big step up from where we were last year. Let's see it started, though. Week 1 at Appalachian State. Appalachian State. Alright. Light win? We'll see. It's going to be a tough one, for sure. We're yet to win a Division I game. What do you mean it doesn't sound right, puppy? Rain game to start the season, too. So maybe we can get our first D1 win today, though, Cody. Let's see. Good coverage on the kickoff there. Mitchell Hetzel is their starting, or it looks like a receiver there. But alright. Yeah, this is also one of our rivalry games. Will this be a YouTube video? We'll see about YouTube video. It'll definitely be on the VODs channel. First throw. Already Baisley coming up big with a pick. That's how you start a season right there. I mean, I had like a 50-something team last year, puppy. Well, it might have been low 60s. So, yeah, 70 is a big-time boost for me. Just because I actually brought in some new recruits. But Stephen Baisley, already coming up big. Ultimate rebuild, pretty much. I mean, that was kind of the idea when I started this. Let's actually switch the formation. Fortenberry is going to be the guy in motion. We got Grant in the backfield next to Romeo Quick, our new starting quarterback. Freshman first pick going to be, we'll see. Fortenberry gets the catch, going to make a move, and is going to get tackled down at the 22. Alright, 1st and 10 here, handoff to Julius Buford Jr., who is going to have a nice gain of 5 there. Alright, handoff here again. Buford Jr. tries to cut left, there isn't space there. 3rd and 5 here for the Frogs here at the 16. Quick takes the snap, hits the check down. I'll be real, I was looking at the other side of the field and accidentally hit that one. Yeah, I saw it, I just clicked, I don't know what happened. Right button was wide open, but we'll take our 3. George Lincoln the 3rd hits the field goal. So there we go. We have a lead to start out here against Appalachian State. This is a rivalry game. I don't know if you guys saw that. But yeah, that's an interesting one for me. Has 89 speed, yeah. There we go. Good tackle. Shotgun look again here. Screen pass here. Weeks brings him down. It's going to be 3rd and 3 here for Appalachian State early. Throw over top. There we go. I say that makes sense, Cody. It makes sense for him to do that. Throw underneath. Spriggs. You can't bring the tackle. Mills makes the tackle at the 38. Appalachian State. Shotgun look again here. Gonna be another drop back pass. And he's got to throw it away. 2nd and 10 now. Second and 10. Weeks gonna come away with the pick. Defense is playing well so far today. Weeks going down the right sideline and is going to be brought down at the 30. Alright, snap here for Julius Buford Jr. He can't get away. Just not a good block there from 53. You gotta do better than that. Alright, RPO here. We're going to do a handoff to Grant, and he's going to fumble it, and Appalachian State recovers. Can't have those fumbles. Bloom, yeah, can't make it. That's a lot of space. Baisley gonna have to make the tackle. Pistol look here from Appalachian State. Gonna snap it. It can be a handoff up the middle again. Defense kind of clogs up the lane, but it still gets a 4-yard run there. Shotgun look here. Gonna be another handoff up the middle. Weeks makes the tackle. 3rd and 4 now for Appalachian State. And the Frogs get off the field. Draw play. Bubba Van Claiborne's gonna make the tackle. 4th and 1 now. Looks like they are going for it though. Gonna be a handoff left to the outside, and he's got a lot of space. Easy 1st down there for the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Buy him up to an 80. Yeah. That'll be the end of the 1st quarter. Frogs lead 3-0. And hey, so far all of the difference has been for us is we got a couple turnovers. That's been our stops. Defense has actually been playing fairly well today, but that was not a good play, that last one. Another handoff. Yeah, our run defense hasn't looked too good. Another big run there. They're just kind of getting whatever they want on the ground right now. We need to step up a little bit. So I was worried about my D-line a little bit heading into the season. There we go. Nothing there. Got here to nobody out of below me B-. I mean, yeah, I don't really think anybody did that bad this draft. There wasn't like any drafts that I'm like, why would you do that? Good cut there, back in. Bubba Van Claiborne, the 1st one there. Team has no excuses. I mean, yeah. Baisley here. A follow there. Looks it out, and that's just a throwaway. Going to be 4th and goal from the 5, and they're going to bring out the field goal unit. They give the Colts an A, Cowboys an A-. I mean, yeah. I don't think we did anything bad. I mean, I just think it was like, I think A might honestly be a little bit high. I think it was like a B. It was a fine draft. We just kind of did things that made sense. All right, motion here. It's Fortenberry. Thrill. Fortenberry again. Makes some nice moves and is going to get up across the 1st down marker. Markle Fortenberry. Alright. I'm gonna go 5 wide here. Bring Richie Grant, or not Richie Grant. I don't remember this guy's first name, but bring Grant in motion. Has some space. Makes it a little move. Alright. 2nd and inches. Come out in I form. We're gonna run a little bit of play action here. Romeo Quick's got a man. Underthrown a little bit, but he still makes the throw and catch. Romeo Quick having coming out to a hot start this game. Alright, from 42 here, we're going to run a little draw play here, and Buford is going to lose a yard there. Stretch play here for Grant, and that's going to get a yard. Bringing up 3rd and 10 here. Romeo Quick drops back. Gonna have to try to hit Fortenberry. Markle Fortenberry, 1st down. Handoff again here. Gonna be Buford Jr., and that's a decent little run there, 3 yards. It's not like any of these plays have been crazy on the ground, but there's been a couple efficient run plays. Go back to it, another 3 yards. Try to keep this going. Pass play here, dropping back. Romeo Quick rolling to his right, and it looks like he's going to try to scramble for it, and he gets it just barely. Romeo Quick dropping back here and misses. It looks like our left tackle got hurt, Channing Wujak. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 10 though. Romeo Quick gonna drop back again. Try to hit the curler out. We're a little late to it, but Markle Fortenberry does do a good job there of coming back to the pass. But we'll substitute. Snap here for Quick. Get it to Markle Fortenberry again. Down to the 1 from Markle Fortenberry. Alright. Go for it. Hand off to Julius Buford Jr. right up the middle. Touchdown. Julius Buford Jr. First touchdown of the season. And that'll take us, give us a nice lead here early in this game. And we're going to make the tackle before the 20. Got a good chance to play some good defense here before half. Dropping back here. Bubba Van Claiborne going to make the tackle very quick after that catch. Obviously hoping we could have made a play earlier on that, but we're not going to complain too much. Come down. Ooh, he's going deep. Spriggs is going to break it up. Good play there from Matt Spriggs. Alright, we're going to play underneath a little bit here. We don't want to let him do anything crazy. Screen pass here. And Bubba Van Claiborne going to make a nice tackle. We're going to call a timeout. We actually have a chance to... that was a great defensive possession there. We did not have many of those last season. It's good to see our defense really showing up already in the first game. Glenn, step up. And there we go. Start this drive from the 41. We can definitely get points out of this drive. So wait, what does your fullback look like exactly as far as like ratings and stuff? Hunter? Quick, yeah. Get back on the ball. Let's try to verticals here. And yeah, we just gotta try something here. Bentley, gonna catch it. Gonna call time. Alright, got one timeout left, 3rd and 3. Take the snap here. And Bentley not going to have anything. They're going to call a timeout now. I think it's a smart thing to do here is just punt it away and trust our defense. 86 speed, 89 lead block. I mean, that's good. Oh, Bo Swift is on the Vikings. Yeah, I almost signed him and then decided I was going to go Bryce Steele instead because it was a little bit cheaper, and I think there's just a little more athletic upside with that. Ooh, they snug it right behind me. I thought I could get there with Weeks, but couldn't quite do it. Econom is on the field here. There we go. Pressure gets there. That's going to be Bloom that gets there first. That'll be no 2nd and 20. It's going to take us to halftime. Alright, second half. Got a 7-point lead. We feel pretty good about that. So we're doing a good job. I mean, way better than losing, like, what was it, 61-9 against Louisiana Tech at the end of last year. So, I know it's Appalachian State, but that's still a big, like, it's still a big thing for us to actually be in this game. Nesbitt gonna get the return here. So he doesn't exactly look like the most agile guy, but well, he has some potential with it. Alright, though, here we go. Shotgun here. Don't really like anything. And yeah, I couldn't get away. You and Junior about to play? First user game of the... Okay. Snap here, Romeo quick. Hit the drag to the tight end. That's going to get us about 2 yards. It wasn't as perfect as the throw I would have liked, but I had to get it out somewhere. Romeo quick here. Want to scramble a little bit. Honestly, I think our best play is just to run it. Romeo quick, going to get across the first down marker, but just barely. He's not exactly the most athletic, but that was just way too big of a lane to pass up. There we go. Hit the RPO there to Bill Young Jr., I believe that is. I think that's his first name. Oh no, it's LJ Young Jr. Okay, just LJ. I wonder where I was getting that from. I'm sure those have just been like somebody with a similar name. Buford here, gonna get the handoff. That's a lot of space for Julius Buford, and that's gonna be a nice run, about 11 yards. Barnes cooking for you. Always good to see. Alright, here. Call motion here for LJ Young. That's going to be a handoff to Grant, who is going to get 3 yards. Not a bad run. Alright, motion here for Fortenberry. I'm going to hit him. Got a good block. And he breaks a tackle. Fortenberry up to the 40. Play action here. We're going to go for the shot play here to Fortenberry, and he's not going to be able to catch it. Underthrew the rookie. What is it? I'm trying to remember his name. I know he's from Missouri. Bobby Church, right? We're going to run it here, Richie, with Grant. Keep wanting to say Richie Grant just because that's like the only Grant on football I know most of the time. I forget what his actual name is though. 3rd and 7 though here, Romeo quick. That's a tough one. Fortenberry can't hold on. Yeah, I think we just gotta punt and try to trap them deep in their own territory. At the 10. Could have done a little bit better. Morgan sack too, yeah. Pistol here, we're watching the run. And that's good defense right there. Going to get 1 yard, but that's alright. We can deal with him getting 1. Baisley's a linebacker. I like seeing that. Him in the flat there, honestly, should be pretty good. I overran it. That's on me. Bro, what? No, I don't think so, Cody. Shotgun here. Yeah, nobody out there. Alright, good hit, Bailey. Wait, Baisley? Isn't that my... No, Baisley isn't. It's somebody up. Yeah, it's none of those guys. Got $2. $2. 2 isn't 5. That's a good point, man. They're going quick here. I don't really like it, man. This is quick. I mean, I think we need a little more adjustment here. Flip 2 upside down? Okay. Good tackle, Moon. Church first catch? Took long enough, man. Come on now. Try to send a blitz here. Managed to bring him down. I don't know what exactly happened there. I don't really like this nickel look for us right now. I like Weeks and... Like, I want to get 3 linebacker look here, but I'm not going to call a timeout for it. Draw play. Weeks with a big hit right there. Weeks. Having a pretty good game so far. TFL. I think a pick. A really solid game. And they're going to kick it. And the kick is good. That'll make it 10-6 now. Alright, 1st and 10 here. Hand off to Buford, Julius Buford Jr. Gonna be 8 yards there, nice run. Hand off, Grant. I'm gonna barely get that 1st down, and that's gonna take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We have a 4-point lead. You and Junior started? Alright, hey, keep me updated on the score. Because I don't really plan to... Still chilling right now. I'm gonna play some more frogs. Motion here for Fortenberry. Gonna keep it. Gonna have to hit the flat route here to Bentley. That's a lot of space for him. And he's gonna get the 1st down. He said he was thinking about it, so we'll see if he actually does. Oh, puppy. Alright, snap taken here. Oh, Fortenberry's got a lot of room to make this happen. He catches it, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Frogs from 65 yards out. Excuse me. Big time throw and catch to Fortenberry to give us a 11-point lead here with 7:10 left. Deep kick here. The Frogs will have their 1st one here. Hey, don't call it too soon. Don't call it too soon, man. Defense has been playing well today, but we got to keep it up. There's still 7:07 left to go in this game. And we technically did start 1-0 last year, Cody, but it'll be our 1st one over an FBS, a D1 school in FBS, because we beat an FCS school last week and then lost 11 games straight, so. Nerd, yeah, for real. You're right. Underneath here, hit him, Bubba. Bubba Van Claiborne with a big-time hit, but Appalachian State somehow gets that one back. There's like 4 guys around here, bro. Somebody got to pick that up. Motion here, gonna be fake. Bubba Van Claiborne getting back. He's got him, bro. Spriggs, that's gonna be a pick. Come on, Spriggs. There we go. Get the ball back. Come on, Spriggs. Good block there from Bubba Van Claiborne. Gonna give us a lot of space and getting it all the way back down to the 49. Alright, shotgun here for Romeo Quick. Gonna hand it off here to Grant, who is going to try to find a little bit of space. Only 1 yard to be found there. Fortenberry in motion here. Fortenberry here. And that's going to be up to 3rd and 1. Nice pass there from Romeo Quick. Nice and easy, but he makes it happen. Handoff. Grant going to get the first down and a little bit more up to the 36. Yeah, at this point, I think we just chew the clock out. We can end this game. Handoff here, it's going to be to Buford. Julius Buford Jr. gets a nice 4-yard run there. Another handoff, Julius Buford. Going to get a yard maybe there. Alright, 3rd and 5 here. Big time play right here. Get the first down here. Game is essentially over. Very close to it anyway. But they're going to get the stop. Going for a 48-yarder. Not really. I don't think this guy can hit it. So we're going to go for the fake here. George Lincoln III going to throw it. And Bentley's going to make the catch at the 14. Big play there. What a dime from their kicker. That is going to potentially seal this game for us. Handoff here, Julius Buford Jr. We get 2 yards, and Appalachian State's going to start calling timeouts. 7-3 Cowboys right now for the for Bengals Cowboys. I like that. Good start for you guys. Is this the dagger? Next first down would be. Handoff here, Julius Buford. It looks like we're going to get holding, so I'm going to waste a little extra clock by bouncing it more than I should. Holding, offense. So that'll bring up 2nd and 18 from our own 21. Hawk field goal. You better not miss any with him. Yeah, I think he's leading right now, at least for 25 in field goal percentage. Handoff here. Buford gonna lose 2 yards. Leaves Appalachian State with 1 timeout. Honestly, yeah, no, I think I'm just going to hand this off and try to get a little bit of more running, a little bit closer. Looks like we're going to lose another yard, though. Antoine Williams, 76-yard tutty. Nice. Going to kick. There we go. George Lincoln, the third, is going to make that field goal. Making it 20-6 now here, late in this game. Appalachian State is out of timeouts. So yeah, if we can just have a good defensive drive where we just keep them in front of us, even if they end up scoring, if it takes a while, it won't matter. So we got to play some defense here, though. Weeks, step up here. Don't let him hit these easy check down. He's going to take off. Bubba Van Claiborne is there to help 24 bring him down. Sorry, who's 24? That's Mills. All right. I think it was Mills anyway. Throwing deep. Spriggs with a chance to end it. He's not going to be able to do that, but he will get a deflection at least. Looking deep here, I'm assuming. He's got nothing right now. That's just too much time. Simply put, you can't give anybody that kind of time where they're going to find something. Got what by Swift? Got dribbled? What does that mean exactly? Sandra with a highlight reel 58-yard catch on Rasco. Yeah, sounds about right. His head got slammed into the ground. Yeah, they spike it there. 3rd and 14 now. D. Carvalho sack. Yeah, I'm assuming he's going to stay fairly productive. We'll see. Here, though, we got 3rd and 14 for Appalachian State. This is a chance to end it here. And that's just a tough run and catch, or catch and run, rather, from the number 3, I think it was there. It was number 1, I don't know. But here we go. This is a chance to end the game. They're going to hit the flat, though. It's only 26 seconds remain, though. Alright, here's a chance, though. 25 seconds left. Econom, we're dropping back here. And he's got to step up. And that's might end the game right there. They got to try to run back and actually get another play off. I'm going to actually deep half there. Okay, they got a spike. Alright, 3rd and 6. 14-6. Dropping back here. I'm going to follow this. And time runs out. And that should be it. That should be the game here, too. Game over. The Frogs win their first game of the season, 20-6 over Appalachian State. Already a very nice start to the season after how last year played out. Big play. Player of the game was Markel Fortenberry with 8 catches for 145 yards and a touchdown. Great game for Markel Fortenberry. Great game all around, honestly. Defense played out of their mind. Looking at some of the stats. Romeo Quick in his first game went 15 for 20, 194 yards, and that 1 touchdown down the right sideline. Julius Buford, honestly, not a very efficient game, but he did get the 1 touchdown at least. Receiving, Markel Fortenberry. Obviously, he had that 65-yard touchdown, and then 7 other catches. Maverick Bentley caught his fair share of passes. Nobody else really did too much as far as a receiver. Wujek allowed 2 sacks and then got injured, or maybe it was injured and came back and got it. Jordan Underwood finished the game with 2 sacks and then a couple half sacks for some other players. Of course, there was Stephen Baisley with the opening pick, or the pick on the opening play. Whit Weeks also had another interception, and then Matt Spriggs had 1 down the stretch. Just a really solid game all around. 1 forced fumble, we didn't get it back though. All around solid performance for the Frogs here in our first game of the year. Let's go. Bob Franks leveled up. Finally got another win. 10 coaching points. We're probably going to go put those into recruiting right away. Because we need to get more talent on the Frogs roster for sure. Let's get some of these more scouting ones for both O-line and D-line, because we're definitely gonna need a lot of those. That'll be all of what we can do for right now. Sort of touchdown with 20 seconds left in the half. Yeah. Alright, going to next week. Don't remember if we had a bye week or if we had another game right away. Don't remember exactly how the schedule played out. Championship contender up to D from a D-. Church overthrown. Oh, we got FCS here. Let's see if we can't build our first ever win streak. Let's go ahead and up how many hours we're putting into Max Tandy. We can put 25 in and that'll cover everything for right now. This is just trying to make sure we get all of these guys that we're going after, because these guys would already set up for a pretty nice recruiting class for us. But here we go. FCS West. Let's see if we can make a play against them here. Down 7.5. Well, I better figure that out, man. I don't know. kick. That could probably be a touchback. Yeah. All right, Andrew Beebe is the quarterback here for the Royals. All right, let's start here though. First play. Baisley is the first one there. Overthrows an offline or wide open. Yeah. Virgil Claiborne pick 6. Nice. Here we go, shotgun here. Quick throw. He finds number 1 really quick there. Bring him down after a quick gain. .28-6 Cowboys, 40 seconds left in first. Rough start for sure for the Bengals over there. Step down. Oh, alright, we gotta try to get to this. Alright, throw away. Probably a smart decision on their quarterback's part. Actually, I'm gonna Baisley like right over the top. Quick throw on the RPO, gonna get him 6 yards. Here we go. Is that a false start, or it looks like it was a false start? All right. False start. Setting up for more potential success here. I'm not gonna man here. That's for sure. I'm gonna zone. Running deep here. Oh, and pressure gets there. Skates with the sack. Big Willie 40-yard catch on 3rd and 24. Darren Smith 30-yard sack. Bro, what is he doing? That's too much running around if you're back 30 yards. Glenn gets the edge here. He's got a little bit of space and gonna get tackled down at the 37. Alright, here we go. First down and 10. First play on offense. Romeo Quick gonna hand it off to Grant, who might have a lane to the outside, and that's gonna be a nice gain of 6. 188 for 1 touchdown. Yeah, definitely a solid game. Broke 2 sacks previously. Handoff here. Buford Jr. is gonna fall forward and get the first down. Sandra, yeah, he makes those plays just sometimes. He finds ways to get that kind of space, just kind of run away from people. Quick throw here to Fortenberry, Markel Fortenberry. A gain of 6. It's not an easy name to say quickly. Markel Fortenberry. Quick throw here to Peaks, and Peaks is gonna have a nice gain up to the 36. Play action here. Throw underneath to Bentley, and Bentley's gonna have a first down there. Handoff, Julius Buford Jr. Gain of 1. I definitely think running back is a position we probably should look into a little bit this offseason at some point, or just in our recruiting here soon. Cut up field, Julius Buford Jr. Don't hate Julius Buford, but I also think he might be a senior now, and I definitely think we can do significantly better. Another handoff. And gonna take it down to 4th and inches. We go for these. 4th and inches this deep into opponent territory. We can make it happen. There we go. Buford, first down. I trust this O-line a little bit. Like our right guard, obviously, and then I also like some of the new additions. Throw here to Bentley, though, on the RPO. Gonna get us 3 yards. Yep. Got motion here for Markel Fortenberry in motion. Got a good block out there, but he gets off of it, and that's gonna lose us 2 yards. Shakur threw a pick. Defense showing up a little bit for Cincinnati there for at least a play. So yeah, that's what I always worry about with Cincinnati. I feel like their offense can get going in a hurry, but defensively, I worry about exactly what they are. Third and 9. Snap taken here. I don't like anything. We're going to throw it up. Peaks can't come away with it. All right, George Lincoln, get on the field. Kick. Up and good here for the Frogs. Gives us a quick lead. Down 8 because he can't tackle. You gotta figure out ways. You gotta get the tackling going. Secondary is burnt toast. I mean, yeah, they're, like I said, that offense is actually really good. Sandro Lee can normally get past most people if you don't play. You gotta scheme for him heavy. That's why I always have him so high in my receiver rankings. If you aren't considering him at every moment, he can take any play for a touchdown. He just can do a lot that you have to plan for. I know, I'm not saying that one is, but yeah, Greg Washington's also a really good addition. Say, Sandro had one earlier, though, I thought you said, right? That's the other thing, he just kind of opens things up underneath a little bit for players like D'Angelo Day, or Darius Day? D'Angelo Day? I don't remember which one it is, I'm not gonna lie. Something like that, and Greg Washington, of course, who is pretty good in his own right. There we go. I think we're good. I think that's 11 people, right? Handoff. Tackle here from Baisley. Ben Brown pick. Second and 5. We got room there, and it's going to get down to the 1. All right. Give me 4-3, and I'm going to, yeah, we're just going to run straight up 4-3 here, I think. Probably going to be a run here. I'm going to just take off right a snap with Bubba. Tackle is made, loss of 2. Brenton Hutchinson with an awful block. Alright, Eckenham. Can't make a play. Bubba Van Claiborne can't hold him out of the end zone. FCS West is going to get into the end zone there. Screw touchdown. You hate the game. Kickoff here. Throws on the 2-point. Bro. Snap. Romeo quick dropping back here. Gonna hit the drag to Bentley, who's got a lot of space. Bentley gonna get a nice like 27-yard gain up to the 48. Snap. Richie Grant cut up. And 2 yards. Kami Jackson, I think I say that. 53-yard receiving touchdown. Motion here. Not where I want to throw it. Never mind, right where we wanted to throw it. Bentley going to get all the way up to the 8. What a dime. Alright, call the RPO here. We're going to hand it off. Buford Jr. trying to find his own lane. Not much there. Going to get about a yard or 2. Walked forward, so no first and they punt. Nice. Snap here. Romeo quick. Gonna have to scramble here. Nothing's open. Romeo quick. Can he get it outside? He can't quite get to the end zone, but he does get down to the 2. Alright, here we go. Goal line formation here. Going to be play action though. And can't quite get the pass off. We're going here. We're going. Snap taken here. Gonna go for the tight end. Bentley can't hold on. I think it's gonna be a run here, no? But we're just gonna throw it a little bit. Moon gonna make the tackle. Playing in slow-mo, yeah, that's the issue with remote play. Weeks can't quite get there, and that's gonna be a pretty big game there. Grabbing back, Bubba Van Claiborne. Trying to get back over there. Yeah, we saw that one coming. He breaks a tackle. And that's a lot of space. I think he's going to be gone. That's a 58-yard touchdown from Cole Stockdale. 55-yard touchdown for Day. I think it's D'Angelo Day, Hunter. I think it's D'Angelo. I'm not 100% sure on that. Run here with Nesbitt. So yeah, I mean, I know Junior's passing attack is normally decent. Like, he'll make a couple mistakes, but there you go. Hit Bentley. First down. We're gonna call a timeout right away. Carl Thomas cooking with second wind. Yeah. Oh, that's supposed to be a streak. My bad. Peaks here going deep. I think we got some leverage. Oh, we should have gotten X there. And that's going to be a pick? Come on, Perkins. Yeah, get him, big boy. Come on. Alright, right guard at least makes the touchdown saving tackle there. There you go, Bubba. Pick that. Come on. Come on, Basil. Get some ups. Bubba. Hit him, Bubba. That looks short to me, yeah. Call timeout because they're going to just wait for the end of the half anyways. Carlos Boone, 61-yard tutty. Sounds like it's getting pretty high scoring pretty fast over there. Oh, they missed that field goal. Alright. 42-20, 153 to go. Play action here. Go deep here. Take the shot for Markel Fortenberry. He's just not in the right position there to make a catch on that. Ron Jackson touchdown. Hype. We're not going to just end the half carefully. Take a snap here again. We're going to step up and try to hit Markel Fortenberry again. Can't quite catch it, and that's going to be the end of the half. Up 30-24 there for the Colts over the Vikings. Like that. Alright, Royals kicking it off. Farag is here to return. Not much space there. Greg Washington 40-yard catch on a laser by Dexter Bowl. Snap here. Gotta hit the check down. I couldn't stay in. Only 2 yards we found there. Throw it. There we go. Fortenberry found a little bit of room to get a first down there. Gotta try to get this offense moving a little bit. We've been moving a little bit, but then we just lose all our momentum. Got's open to Markel Fortenberry again. He has been definitely our best offensive player so far this season. Made 2 hot dogs. Nice. Quick throw here. Good block by number 9 there. He gets a lot of space for Fortenberry. Alright, Fortenberry's out of the game now, so we gotta try to figure out something else. Got this dig route to Peaks, who is going to get down to about the 12. They're gonna say that's a fumble. I think he was down. Can I challenge? Yeah, I can challenge. Let's see here. Yeah, he's definitely down. I don't know, guys. You think he's down or? There we go. Potential upset. I'm worried. All right, hold on. Post corner out. LJ Young cannot catch that one. What? Hit that. Come on, Paige. You got space. Yeah, that's a touchdown there. I think that's like our 4th or 5th receiver. Scooter Page gets into the end zone. PD Derek Campbell, 31-30 Vikings. Yeah, that was perfect blocking. Hit it to Peaks quick. And he's not across the goal line. Gonna be down 5 there. Return here from number 3. Alright, 22-yard line here is where the Royals will start this drive. Virgil Claiborne with another pick 6. That is a laser from their quarterback. First and 10. That is wide open. Baisley. I'm gonna have to push him out at the 20. They're kind of moving right now. Claiborne dropping back in zone. Gonna have to try to throw it, and he gets hit as he's throwing there. Alright. I think there's a chance this is just a handoff. If it's not, we're going to drop here. And that's a perfectly placed ball. Gets it past Mills and into the end zone. Extra point up and good. Now we're down 21-9 with 4:14 left in the third here. Not looking good for the Frogs right now, but there's still time left in this game. I'm going to fair catch because we're not going to return that. Dimitri Prince, another touchdown, wild. And then he got hit as he was throwing, and I also thought maybe my tight end would come back to the ball there. And that's the defensive lineman that is just locking down there. Okay. What a play. Handoff here, Weeks. Good hit. Good job, Whit Weeks. Shotgun handoff here. Good tackle. Van Claiborne gonna bring him down at the 46. Draw play. He found the perfect hole. I whiffed there. Spriggs gonna chase him, almost chase him down. 18 is gonna be the one that actually gets the tackle. Motion here. We back out. Probably gonna have to be a quick throw to him. And that's just a perfectly placed ball. Like, you cannot put that ball in a better spot than that. That was like, that wasn't really that open either. You just fit it in. Cheap shot on Gatson. Alright, just take the knee here. $52-20 Cowboys at halftime. Huh. Play action here. We gotta try to buy some time here. And we just gotta throw it away. Nothing was open there that I saw anyway. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Frogs here. Quick in shotguns. Snap taken here. We got this curler out over to LJ Young in a little bit of space. He's gonna break one tackle before getting pushed out at the 47. Cruz forces a throwaway, 2 seconds left. Play action, and he just runs straight into the defender. There was no time for that. Snap. Throwing deep for Fortenberry, who can't hold on. 3rd and 19. Forbes swats away, Colts win. Alright, snap here. Romeo quick, scanning. Gonna look deep for Markel Fortenberry. He got bumped that entire route, but no flag is out. We're gonna have to punt this one away. Fair catch called for. What's going on with the Frogs today? I don't know. Alright. Van Claiborne throws it. He fits it to number 1 again. They just keep getting separation on every route. Alright, Econom here. Stay on that, and he's got to throw it away. Bengals channel. Last snap as a Bengal. That is kind of crazy to me. Good stop. I don't get it. I don't get why you would do that necessarily. Or really, no, I don't get it at all. Not even slightly. And up there, throwing deep, and he just catches it. He's in a little bit of traffic, it doesn't matter. We're sending some heat here. Mainly because I thought it was a run, yeah. Bubba Van Claiborne with a nice tackle. Extra trade, yeah, that is going to suck for their salary cap for sure. Very curious what he's gonna get for him though. So I think he's making like 80 million a year. Bobby Church with 5 for 117, pretty good for sure. Alright, I mean, this team is just not getting any stops right now. We're just struggling. Bubba Van Claiborne with a big time sack though. Alright, still gonna get 3 out of this. Dexter become a buck? So I don't think I got the cap space for that. I don't think he could become a buck. So, did you see the Week 1 Buccaneers game yesterday, Taunt? Snap taken here. Looking deep here for Markel. Yeah, just not really there. I think you fell asleep. So yeah, I basically played a bunch of different quarterbacks. Yeah, I was live a bit after that. I played my Week 1 game, and that was basically it. Week 1 game, I played all 3 of the quarterbacks. I kept the roster just because I wanted to kind of see what they all had. And okay, underthrown there from Romeo quick. This could be a pick 6. Let's see if Wojak can get in his way. Trips him up, and gonna be pushed out at the 1. But yeah, played all 3, give them each a quarter, and throughout those, I think it was pretty much consensus from the people watching. Braum looked the best for David Braum out of them looked the best from that, which he like played out of his mind. Doesn't mean I'm necessarily gonna start him right now, but a bunch of people missed there. Braum with an line. For real. You know, David Braum was actually playing insane. He made some crazy plays. Oh, throws specifically. I saw it a little bit too late. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Frogs right now. They can't seem to get any sort of footing. You take Dexter, we just signed Eckel, yeah. So Eckel was definitely interesting. I just noticed there was literally no interest in Braum, so I gave him a cheap offer. And he signed with me, so. Figure that. Yeah, so if Braum continues to look as good as he did there, I might have no choice but to play him. Torres looked really good at running the ball, but there's definitely a little bit to be desired as far as his throws. And Gable was good most of the time, but did have a couple really bad throws. Braum with an O-line nearly beat Fish. Braum does, like, he did look good that game at least. Snap here from Romeo quick. Alright, there we go. You get 7 yards there. Snap here from Romeo quick. Gonna have to look outside. That is just not a great throw or read, really, even. Sebastian to trade for Dexter. He might try to figure out a way to. I know he is very, very high on Dexter. I like Dexter. I think he's definitely a great player, but again, I just don't think I have any way I could physically get him. Junior reunited with Jarvis Lucas. Let's go. Big jet, right up the middle. Good hit, Weeks. Whit Weeks. There you go, pick there. Whit Weeks. Come on, you gotta get out of there. Alright. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna put Fortenberry on a fade route. Yeah, no, it's not open. Snap here. Oh, Fortenberry's got his guy beat, but there's safety help. I didn't see the safety help until too late. Third and 10. Romeo quick. Throwing. That's a tight window. That's... Oh, that was nearly a really good play. He was open. Just... not an easy one. Gotta just throw something up here. think they're gonna call PI on that. With some they haven't called, I'm shocked that they do. Alright, I guess so. I honestly don't agree with that one, but I also didn't agree with one that didn't get called earlier. I guess we'll take it. That's gonna be out of bounds there. Snap here, Romeo quick. That is not a good place ball, and that's either the second pick for that D lineman of the game. $81-yard receiving touchdown. Colts taking Drew Aller? I don't know how I feel about that, man. We'll see. I mean, it depends on how the season goes, and we have really no idea how things are going to play out this year yet. Alright, I guess we got to call timeouts now. I mean, this game is feeling like it's out of reach already, but 66-20 Cowboys with 3:08 left in the third. There you go, good tackle. There you go for the block. Can't get it with Baisley. Glenn should have a chance to return this. And we'll get about to the 40 to start this drive. 51 seconds left in the game. Romeo quick, gonna take the snap here. Look to get it outside deep to Fortenberry. And he's gonna come down with it at the 17. $72-yard touchdown for Sandro Lee. Yep. Step up. Can't get away there. Get back on the ball. Come on now. Snap here. Come on. Quick. Throwing it up for Peaks in the back of the end zone. Gonna be incomplete. Fake PAT. Alright, here we go. 3rd and 14. Looking for the out route here to LJ Young, but he cannot hold on. Snap here, Romeo quick. And that's overthrown, but he makes it anyway. What a catch! Going to be a touchdown here. And yeah, it's basically over, but you might as well try it, right? There we go, probably gonna be a kneel out here. Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. We're gonna lose 38-16. Cooper's washed. He's definitely worse than he's been, but I wouldn't say washed completely, no. So this game was not as good though. Romeo quick, didn't even complete half of his passes. 306, 2 touchdowns to 5 picks. It just was not a good big day for Romeo quick. Markle Fortenberry still had a great game. Maverick Bentley, not doing, honestly had that insane touchdown catch, but not much else. And then yeah, not a whole lot else receiving wise either. Baisley had a pretty good game. A couple TFLs and a pick for Whit Weeks. He was definitely our leader defensively this one. You'll just stand still, bro. I never had that issue with him. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're teaching your DBs over there, but clearly not working. Whit Weeks gets Defensive Player of the Week at least for the Mac. Easy Access Draft. Every pick felt like a reach. I mean, you can kind of read my thoughts in the JIP news channel. Looking good for most of these guys, it seems, so far. So it would have been a fantastic draft if he didn't pick till the late third. But yeah, I don't know there. All right, we got Utah State this week. Let's see. Are the Frogs gonna come ready to play against Utah State? Cody, why are you asking me about something that happened 5 years ago? Alright, we're starting with the ball. Let's see what we can get done here. Handoff here, Julius Buford going to get 5. So their run game has not been quite great so far. Another handoff here for Grant, but he's going to lose 2. Got pistol formation here. For a little bit of a shot play here. I actually think he's got him beat on the right side. And LJ Young can't come away with it, so we're going to have to punt here. I see. Mills. Yeah. Alright, come on, defense. Baisley, you gotta be more aware than that. And that's gonna be a touchdown already. Baisley cannot keep up with 19. Hello, Austin, how you doing? Kick up and good for Utah State. Kick deep here for Nesbitt is going to get a chance to return. Alright, RPO first play of this drive. We got the in route, and that's just a fairly well covered. RPO, it's going to be a handoff to Julius Buford, who's going to break a tackle and get a gain of 5 there. Solid run. Here on 3rd and 1. Inside zone. They're not going to give him a yard on that play. We're going to come out in a heavier formation, see what kind of look we get. If I like it, which I kind of do here. It's one-on-one right guard versus that D tackle. We should be able to get a yard out of it. And we get a lot more than that. Julius Buford up to the 40. We're going to go for a little jet sweep here with Peaks, who is going to try to find some room, but really isn't going to find a whole lot. 2 yards. All to be found there. Just a 3rd string linebacker. Grant finds a little space. 3rd and 7 here. Snap. Romeo Quick gonna have to check it down to Julius Buford Jr., who is gonna get the first down yardage there. 73-32 at the end of the third. Somebody play defense, man. Snap taken here. There wasn't really anything. You're gonna lose 4 yards on that one. Alright, bring Markel Fortenberry in motion here. Keep it, and gonna get sacked. That's gonna bring up 3rd and 18. And that's just no time. Gonna be 4th and 18. Gonna have to punt this one away. For real, that's a revelation right there. We get the tackle, not... Oh, we are going to get it 3rd and inches. Bubba Van Claiborne with the pick. We might have some space here too, a little bit, up across the 30 to start this next drive. Motion play here. Markel Fortenberry is going to lose a yard there. I didn't really like any of the options I had. Snap here. We got the flat open. We're gonna take. Okay, never mind. LJ Young can't hold on. Romeo Quick has the outside there. That's going to be Markel Fortenberry into the end zone. Touchdown, Frogs. Doing this for 2.5 hours? Yep. Yes, I have. Weakston coverage here. That's looking deep. Ellis gonna have another pick right there. Big time play. That'll be the end of the first quarter too. Tied at 7 after 1. Alright, here we go. Handoff to Grant. Grant is gonna maybe get 2 there. Quick in shotgun again. Gonna have to step up here. Got a little bit of space to scramble, and he's gonna get tackled down, but not before getting the first down. Handoff again. We got a little bit of space to the outside here for Julius Buford. He's not gonna be able to make that guy miss though, but it's still a solid gain of 7. We call play action here. Looking, LJ Young is going to make a nice catch and get down to the 13. Snap taken here. Romeo Quick. Inside, going to be caught. Julius Buford Jr. gain of 5. Quick takes the snap. Not really much here. He's going to step up again and maybe get 2. Bring up 3rd and 4 here. And nice swat there from their DB. Gonna force the field goal unit to come out here. Kick up and good. 10-7. See, that's going to be a touchback again. Hand off, and it's going to be tackle after a gain of 3. Whit Weeks and Bubba Van Claiborne back there. Good tackle there, though, by the D tackle. Way to get it off that block and make a play. That's just a wide open play. I don't know what the safety's doing there. You gotta make a better break on that ball. Long touchdown for Utah State. That's gonna put the Frogs down by 4. Bro, how is Dimitri Prince getting all these picks? First and 10. Play action here, Romeo quick. He's got him. It's going to be a little bit of an underthrow though, so it's not going to be caught. Grant, handoff. Gonna hit that. Find a little bit more space, but only 4 yards on that play. Snap. And LJ Young can't catch. It's actually getting a little bit insane. Deep kick here. There we go. At the 25, the Utah State will start here. There we go. Good first play on that drive. What a pick by Bubba Van Claiborne. Slow down the pace of the game a little bit. Julius Buford in at first, take us to the end of the 2-minute warning. Snap here, quick, throws, and he drops that. We got the flat here, catch it. 3rd and 5. Snap. Got underneath here, Bentley, touchdown. Good play there. Throw, you just instantly throws it deep. Fortunately, it isn't caught, but definitely looked like it could have been. Beckenham. Alright. Way to force the incompletion at least. Hand off. Somebody play it. There we go. Alright. Recovered an onside kick. 57 seconds left in the half here. We're right down the seam here. Can't really get away. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Romeo quick. Nice run. Yeah, that's not ideal, to say the least there. Let's see here. Yeah, not much time left in the half. I kind of just wanted to run it out after that one, but we'll send one deep for the fun of it. Of course he catches it. Guarantee if there was time left on the clock, he would have dropped that. He drops almost every pass. Kick deep here. All right. And again, he just gets beat and there's nobody over top like there should be. That's cover 3, and there's nobody over on the top of the left side. I don't know if he was pressed up and then just flat out got beat running in a straight line or what. Hello, Foulbox, how we doing? Alright, come on, Romeo. Looking deep, and overthrown. Come on, Romeo, quick. That's good, I'm not doing too bad myself. And, Grant, no, nothing there. Pick, yeah. I knew that one had to be perfect or it would be a pick. I don't know why I really threw it. We haven't had perfect passes from Quick, like, at all. Alright. Snap here. Markel Fortenberry gonna make a nice catch. PI, I think we're declining that. Quick. We have a chance here. Not a good throw, but... And yeah, he drops it. Drops it when it actually would have been pretty useful. Snap here. Grant. But in 3 yards. Snap here, 3rd and 7. No time. Snap here. There we go, Fortenberry. Motion here. Missed. Alright. Alright, handoff here. Incomplete. Snap here. Scanning. And that's just going straight backwards. That's gonna be a touchdown. Oh, this is just the CPU. Alright, 35-17 now. Romeo quick takes a snap here. No time. This offensive line right now, it should not be. It should be. I mean, it's bad, but it shouldn't be this bad. Snap here. Bentley does hold on. Handoff here, Grant. Probably should have cut that one out. Snap here, quick. Has to get away from the pressure. Gonna spin and get out of bounds. Snap. Try to throw. Bentley drops, I think. Motion here from Fortenberry, play action. Snap here from Romeo quick. That is so open, and he's gonna catch it down to the 18. Another fumble. Puff picks this one up. Handoff. Fake. And that's just right to the defense. Thought maybe I could lead it outside, but nah. So if they score this drive, I think it's basically over. So, just in the interest of time, I think if it gets that bad, I'm probably just going to sim to the end. That might be it for right now. Booth review for no reason. That was quite clearly, that almost looked like an NFL catch. And, oh, well, no, actually, apparently wasn't. Guess he must have had, like, his toes just outside. I don't know. It's just gonna be... Bro, how fast is this quarterback? Snap here. Is he gone? Ellis might catch him. Nope. Alright, we're gonna sim to the end, and then I honestly might call it for stream. That way it's just like a 3-hour VOD that I can actually store. Absolutely nothing after I started simming. As the defense took a step forward. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I'll probably... I might even be back live later tonight. If not, I'll maybe be live for a bit tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna do it for right now. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you either later tonight or tomorrow, most likely.